was for some lemon said the national chief security na nsɛm yaba beto abɔnten ɛyɛ the NPP gurus nankasa atwa wɔn ho ɛde yɛ no na yɛbɔwura mu ɛyɛ Jubilee House ɛyɛ the security personnel na nasa bodyguards wɔn hɔ no soldiers for no hɔ no no wɔn atwa wɔn ho ahyia asa kidnap ɛyɛ K.Dapaah abusafo say aban pa mo nsɛm de more den I was a former cast a high Ghcelebs TV. Send a banner no more na mo share link no more subscribe to this channel. Now, what you comment section honum. Or the SC our ban we are buying so into aye. I said enye. I also for come home name bongra aye in semino. Emo emaneba na kebia na bechimbe na come home a prince so a dear mamo.
Ꝁidʳap or what the governing New Patriotic Party abemu. Nanya ya kidnapping share them. Yes. Well, may I say that before crime news, so some of you have heard the snippets of it. Yeah. Penny ya kidnapping no edini share them or ya waya. Na di ntinti any ya kidnapping share them. Why no so na kidnapping no edini share them? Sene why you luckiness a share frontliner me pacho between now any ebra yebe swear the president elect John Dramani Mahama esi akunwa so me pacho da and kataweni now when you know kata one eye open right when you back yeah we are in a very very serious times. Something is in the making make us say yetie okay. Ghana for kweku anan mekasa eye muntie kakrawate na monfa ye serious kakra ebinima dwen o say oh ye betra ha kasa ya simply because our whole business was to just get rid of the NPP party and that was all about it. So therefore anyone be brebeki kind it was as though we were doing some kind of what propaganda. Me kweku doing propaganda. We are sure you be no meka chewa eni nyina so I'm not those journalists who no. Don't take me for one of those. Bibiara meka kire mo no. Me say e wo nyina so na na dwi mi be prove bia kire o. Penny bay e wo NPP mu. Ye kidnapping no. E wo Jubilee House ho. O ye hwan ye ne shedem ye tum. Na hwanim na boss abra no. Anadwi breaking news e ba gidigidi. Wo mo reporting na egwe ha. Enie. I have a 15-page document and me mfa ma na dwi. But sa 15-page document emu ba ko me be kire wade. Apart from sa peniya ye chi ni share dem other two top government officials in the NPP were also beaten mercilessly at Jubilee House. Folks, and yes someone know the media neutral one. The third on the agenda ASM prophet Ꝁidʳap wo memu ha also for penibia. Wabe kana semwe o. Wabe kana semwe ashenim kom ewie se John Dramani Mahama ebedi ni nkunim. Eno ano no. Also for be kasa asemwe wi and into na me man quotation John Dramani Mahama's prophet and attack or kana semwe ya. Hey, a man for say jaha me no wasem. Oya also for be ya. Na decent in here attacking no. A danger on person more attacking no more saying a life. A kidnapping no. I will Jubilee House. Yes. Mofa K.Dapaah met two screens in my Ghana phone. Mr. K.Dapaah, the National Security Minister, has been kidnapped. Now, one wouldn't share them, one wouldn't share her for how many hours. Was kidnapped at Hifa at the apex of government, Jubilee House. Yeah. Any a chain on. Omuni ko share them. Papa Odasui, Interior Minister, Ayora Nitiwul. And also, he was beaten, manhandled, and all sorts of things. Yes. And Sana, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Quarte, and I asked a friend, Henry Quarte, yes. Mukubi Sora, Mr. Quarte said, Yes, ora Henry Quarte said, "A dear some on other screen is soon." Mummy says, "A dear any idea no Jubilee House." The essence of this report, no feedback in the Jubilee House one. Now, guess what?
Breaking news.
At the end, the reason why Emma, the national security, Ꝁidʳap was kidnapped, and interior minister, the defense minister, was also suffer brutalities, you know. Eyadenya, OBTS asem. Mofa omumi enunumra, and the three set, and mofa Ꝁidʳap, and mo rotate on the Ghana for woman. Very fast, quick, number can report. Now, the echo. As I'm can see about folks, me who be that under Akufo-Addo government, Asamoah, Bepamocho, may attempt. There is also a fast move, an attempt of say, Ebirimunya. They will plot a military coup. If the president-elect, Yedibesi Akunyaswa, one more ever plundered this country into some form of military coup. But we are also watching them closely. Now, Sarah report here, maybe Kaya Trewi. Made the mamu 2 weeks ago, and who soon says what? Look, I am one hell of a journalist with a lot of investigators on the ground. My team are working 24/7, and we are not here to joke. Now, for the purpose of clarity and for what has happened at the apex of government, why the National Security Minister Ꝁidʳap was abducted or kidnapped, and then the Defense Minister Nitiwul and the Interior Minister were all manhandled by the national security operatives. Folks, K.Dapaah, my national security minister had never shared them. How many hours? Wait a minute, I'm going to tell you how many hours he had never shared them. And besides, about a wine never you free them. Now, Tiha, I mean, kind report where I'm the man 2 weeks ago. Let me recap again so that you can appreciate the challenge going on. I said, reports indicate a significant number of party vigilantes, including key persons of the invisible force, who sacrificed at the peril of their lives between 2008 and 2016 in ensuring electoral success for Akufo-Addo, continue to be neglected across the country. Also, research among 200 of the individuals who provided crucial security backing to the NPP indicates a large number remain in abject poverty, given insufficient 1,000 Ghana cedi salary earnings on monthly basis. A greater number of the engaged operatives indicate 70% of the operatives have lost their marriages. All right, but it. BNI report says 70% of the invisible force, Delta Force, 70 of them, Omawari Egu. Our Renegua, due to what? Due to the inability and the inadequate sufficient money to take care of their homes. All the protection the Mamo NPP for 2008, 2016, 2020, Muwinia Panuiano, Mosimu Nimo Harry, Mofamu Nimchire baby. If we are say, now here. I'll say, again, 40% of the same have vowed to undertake criminal activities should their party lose the elections. Party. But I can report here 2 weeks ago. Also then, 40% of same have vowed to undertake criminal activities should their party lose the elections. Lastly, 55% of the engaged individuals vowed to unleash action on key appointees for the neglect. Your more party in say. Apart from say 70% our regular, 40% woman say NPP co-positioner has somewhere been seen NPP Murebeho. Now one more party said say Ebasa they will unleash just they will form criminal gangs. Ewo memuha. One be din samone the NPP any or May. It was them just a couple of a year party NPP yet to abandon. There are a lot of people going on rampage tonight. I mean breaking news. Mom said most of the rampage air cost and this is one day you know. I am stating this on authority and I challenge anybody. Me say some rampage in air cost a lot more on Wankasa and NPP vigilantes in the years report not captured in our hand. Now, or see 55% and so the would engage in individuals they will unleash trouble and will move in for us. What it means is specifically most of the appointees accused the National Security Coordinator Edward Kweku Asmini Edward Kweku Asmini for their demise. The group indicated Asmini had refused to increase the 1,000 cedis allowance to 2,000 as directed by Rebecca Ekufu-Addo and the President of Ghana. Allegations are that Kweku Asmini sits on the allowance on monthly basis for his own parochial expenditures at the detriment of the operatives. Sadly, most of the operatives lambasted Asmini for his sudden ill-gotten wealth, including show-off of high-end Range Rover, Lexus 600 SUV Land Cruisers, and other high-end luxury vehicles valued at $300,000 when he was said to have lived in penniless life at the mercy of Akosua Menu. Akosua Menu recently an Oko elections were entered and lost. That's the woman we are talking of. Akosua Menu, aspiring Adentan MP. Some operatives assigned to research department indicate Asmini was a taxi driver in the UK. Thus, any serious thinking operative would find it difficult to take any sort of instruction from Asmini, that his character record and exposure was not up to pair with the coordinator position. However, mysteriously elevated by Gabi Ochre Dakun to destroy the security fabric of the country. Now, this guy, one nipa bakwa, woman accused to be behind the security operatives. Now, before me de paper base, my remember another breaking story. She said, yet to abani we Saturday, on the 7th, on the 8th of December, national security operatives at the car, Ekura, the National Security HQ, Epaki Sika, Eguina Dugukamu, Edigranekoi. And we have the video. Oh, yes, I've intercepted the video. And I'm going to show you the video anytime. Yeah. We have intercepted the video. I sent a message to Wine, Kweku Asmini, come out and confirm or deny. Say, Ebane say, and the operatives in say Sikano was given to Kweku Asmini, say, unfair share operatives, you know, for my allowances, and the Akika can be an unfair. No, one face can be more operatives. Yeah. Now, at the apex of the security services of the state are being abducted, kidnapped, and being beaten mercilessly. That the urban munye here, Tihe, or say, Asmini's elevation to the seat without any established affiliation with the NPP fraternity has been noted by operatives as a catastrophic move to thwart party campaign and election activities. It would be recalled that few months ago, Asmini threatened to sack the operatives should they undertake any form of demonstration whilst the ongoing events unfold. Asmini continues to push his family and friends into permanent positions within the Ministry of National Security, whilst party operatives who had hoped for permanent contract have started panicking for unknown turn of events during the December 2024 elections. It is proven that the ongoing abuse of operatives has consequential impacts on the country. The individuals were well trained and politically connected would pose significant threat to the country despite the workings